Canop in the building. Let's go. Happy holidays to those who celebrate. I don't celebrate, but happy holidays. We are doing some more testing on 3.18. And I figured this time we can like try to do some game loops instead of just shooting players, just to see how things are gonna go. And I don't have all of my ships here. Where? Okay, I don't have my Scorpius, which I should have.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
This might be a problem.
Please visit us again.
Why is my Scorpius like not here?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Like I should have that ship forever and ever. What's going on, Scarred?
Please visit us again.
I'm wondering why I don't have my Scorpius.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
My Scorpius should be here. Like I paid actual money for that ship. Don't tell me I need to do a character reset already. That would actually kind of piss me off. This is about to really piss me off already. We're just getting the stream started. I did an hour-long stream flying over her, so I only have no GD Torps. Frustrating. Yeah, well, me, right now, I am frustrated because I paid money for that ship, so it should be in my inventory. Like, I actually paid actual money for it. Like, if one of these other ships didn't show up, I wouldn't be as frustrated. Let me try to exit menu. See what that does. We're already starting off on a bad foot. Yeah, that's super fucked. And the game froze. Alright, so this is what we're going to do today. This is what we're doing. Gotcha. No, we should have everything that we paid for in game, plus what they're giving us. Like if it were just like the Vulture or the Reclaimer not showing up, I wouldn't care nearly as much. But the Scorpius, I care because I paid money for that, so I should be able to use it whenever I want, no matter what happens in the game. Like that should always be in my ASOP terminal. And if I have to character reset just to get my stuff back, I mean, just come on, man. That's just like unnecessary. It is an expensive ass ship. I have an A1. If I have to character reset because of this crap, that would be frustrating. But what else is new? Like, this day for me has already started off very frustrating. As you see, like, I'm already not on camera because I've been up since 2:30 this morning when my carbon monoxide detector decided it wanted to have a low battery. And I always find that, like, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, all of these things, they like to have low batteries in the middle of the freaking night. Like, your battery can't go low in the middle of the day when it's not an issue for anybody. It has to be in the middle of the night. Like, do we have to do it in the middle of the night? Like, when I'm sleeping? I mean, at first, I thought it was a smoke detector, right? Because I heard the beeping. I'm just like, oh, the smoke detector probably has a low battery, so let me go just take the battery out for a little bit so I can go back to sleep. And then I took down all of my smoke detectors, and I'm like, it's not any of these smoke detectors, so what could it possibly be, right? And then I checked my carbon monoxide detectors, and I'm just like, well, it's not any of these because they're not beeping, but I forgot that I have one downstairs. And it was like in the most unobvious place because it was being covered by my bar stool chair. And when I finally found it, I was just like, I've been up an hour looking for you. And I wanted to smash it into little pieces. Well, here's how dumb it is. So it plugs into the wall. So it shouldn't need a battery. That's what it's in the outlet for.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, it's still not here. I'm gonna have to character reset. This is fucking annoying.
Goodbye.
Alright, so my plan was to do a combat loop with the Scorpius. But seeing as I can't do that right now, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have to go into the website. Ay. Actually, let me see. Like, if it's my live account, then I won't be as upset. If it's on my live, I won't be as upset. Still my hanger on the website, so that's a good thing. What's going on, Mason? Welcome. Hopefully it's not too late for you there in South Africa. 10 p.m.? That's not too bad. See, I normally try to be in bed by 10 p.m. And then I got woken up by this stupid carbon monoxide detector. Two to 3 a.m. Wow. That's dedication right there. Are you a vampire, Mason?
Welcome.
So there's actually supposed to be Jump Town this weekend in the regular PU. Yeah, it's still here in my thing.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
All right, so I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want to stay on the regular PU, or you guys want PTU? Because what I was trying to do today is kind of ruined, so I don't have any like real plan for this stream now. I'll let you guys decide. I just got hit by a car from a customer right in the back of the fucking legs. Jesus Christ, bro. You know what would make me happy right now? In light of everything that's happening.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
At the current
system.
moment. It's a shame because I really did want to do some stuff in the PTU, but I really want it to work the way that I want it to, so I think we're just gonna take out the OLA 2 and do what we do. It was okay. I mean, I loaded in just fine. But I didn't see any real issues with it. I mean, we could have done like some exploration stuff with the Cutlass Black, but what I was really trying to do was bounties. Go through the bounty loop and stress test that, but seems like it's not gonna happen, at least not today.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
see who has.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
PT, you trying to take my Scorpius away from me, bro. That's fucked up.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
I would have beat his ass, to be honest. Like, bro, like, just because I work here doesn't mean you can, like, treat somebody bad. Just because they're working at a department store. You know what I mean? It's kind of shitty. And I don't like stuff like that, bro. Like, have decency. Like, I don't even like when people don't put their shopping carts back. Like, you took the shopping cart out, put it back. There's a Food for Less, like, right by my house. And when you drive into that parking lot, there's always... Yeah, that is technically assault. There's always shopping carts everywhere. And there's shopping carts in the parking spots. And there's shopping carts just everywhere. And then you walk into the Food for Less, and people are always complaining that there's no shopping carts. I'm just like, well, it's you people not putting them back. You know what I'm saying? And I've noticed this, like, mostly, like, in poorer communities where people don't put shopping carts back. And it just shows, like, the lack of care for, like, their area. You know what I mean? Like, I'm grown enough to where if I take a shopping cart out, I'll put it back. If I'm using the shopping cart, I don't use it to run over other people with it. You know what I'm saying? Just because they work there. Treat them with kindness and respect. Like, people really irk me sometimes, man. It's like, have we lost all decency as people?
You are clear to launch.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, by the way. It's gonna close my rant.
Thank you, and please visit again. Drive is now on.
You seem to be a man of strong opinions. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I just think, like, if you're going to, like, take a shopping cart out, be responsible with it. You know what I'm saying? Clarence, Dennison, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Apparently there's supposed to be Jumptown this weekend on the regular Persistent Universe server. So I might do some bounties and stuff and some beacons, get me an eclipse. We don't do much exploration. We mostly try to find our way into trouble when we fly. So if you're looking for exploration and you're not looking to get any trouble and bust people up, this may not be the place for you. I'm just keeping it real, man. We look for trouble and we oftentimes find it. That's right. Yeah, Clarence, I'm gonna be real with you, brother. I'm gonna be real with you. 3.18 comes out. Piracy is going to be a big part of the game. So if you're not a pirate, you're probably wrong. All the snowflakes that want a safe, persistent universe that's no longer going to exist because literally everyone's going to be a soft target. For instance, even with the Drake Vulture, every time you fill one of those 1SU boxes of RMC, you have to leave your pilot seat and go down and move that to the cargo grid. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to have more players with you, and if you're out doing that stuff by yourself, you're done. I got Mantis A2 and an A2 Hercules. I also have an A2. I didn't pledge for my A2 because it's really expensive, but I did buy one in game, and I will buy one in game in 3.18. Or if I get enough donations, I'll buy one, but that's not that important to me. Buying it in game feels kind of special because you get to go to the Crusader showroom. You know what I'm saying? You get to get that buying experience. I honestly wish more ship manufacturers had their own showrooms. I think that'd be sick. I'd actually like that quite a bit. You paid money? Well, you got big money then. You bought an A2, that's $100. Shit, let me hold some till the end of the month, bro. Yeah, they took personal hangars out. Personal hangars are out of the game for the time being.
Auto fuel is at 25%.
I mean, $700. That's a lot. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? If it were like 200-300, if it were like 200-300, I'd be like, all right, cool. I go ahead and get me an A2. But seven, that's a lot. I mean, I bought the Scorpius. You know, that was like what, $240. $700 is a lot of dollars. You know what I'm saying? $700, man. I can damn near get me a new turbo for my car. Damn near get me a new turbo. Feel me?
Quantum drive is now off.
Channels! All channels! I'm under attack and need help!
But I mean, if you got it like that, man, you know, more power to you. I'm just telling you that I don't. Oh, you got a Datsun? What you got? You got a 240?
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, it's gonna make me go all the way to Clio. Come on, man.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum
You
drive.
heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards. Shit! Nil. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
I could buy fuel injectors. I need for 700. Datsun fuel injectors are expensive for some reason. Yeah, the low cousin of GTR, the 1977 280Z. Nearly track ready. All right, so you're a car guy. All right. Yeah, I got. Well, some of y'all might know that I got my R33 GTR. Needs a new girl system. Hey, I ain't mad at it, bro. I fuck with it. I fuck with it, bro. Heavy.
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me! Somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
A Kenworth? What is that? It must be overseas somewhere.
Almost there. Almost there. Got more bad guys on my scope. I hired you to protect me. Now get back here and protect me. Online. Yeah. Ship destroyed. Fly away from me and we are done. You hear me?
It's this guy again. I was really trying to test this on the PTU side because the combat frames have not been good. Like, they've been actually quite bad.
I'm down. I hired you to protect me. Now get back here and protect me. Down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
It was an automatic in California. When I bought it, now it has no catalytic converter, a 5-speed limited slip diff, everything but the engine and fuel have been upgraded. Alright, that's what's up, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm having diff issues with my R33. Like, the V-spec diff is just, it's a nightmare. It's been a real nightmare. And the real reason why I haven't driven the car all that much, just because it's just so much to deal with. Like, I don't feel like, you know, draining the diff out every freaking time that I have an issue with it or the lines need to be changed out. So what I did last time, I rerouted the lines thinking that it would be better, but I think that it keeps throwing the sensors off because every time I start the car, the Tesla light comes on. Luckily, Datsun and Nissan built all of the frames for the old Z cars basically on identical swapping. So swapping them from automatic to manual was super easy. Holes for the clutch and everything were already in the body. Yeah, a lot of their cars are like that, even still to this day. They still use a lot of the same stuff. They don't change it all that much from automatic to manual. But I actually want me a 240 though.
Channels! All channels! I'm under attack and need help!
Yeah, the R33 is the bastard child, and that's why I love it so much. It's technically the fastest Skyline. So one of the lines, so the main line from the pump to the diff, like it was leaking, right? And then the diff also has these hard lines on the top of it that also crack and leak.
Oh, thank God somebody
So
came.
we switched all the
My
lines
ship's
out
completely offline.
for
Can
soft
you
braided
cover me while I
lines.
fix it?
Oh, this guy's fucking talking. I switched the lines out for soft braided lines, but I rerouted the main line from the pump to the diff to a different location, and I believe that's what's causing the diff to throw the code for the Tesla system. Because essentially what happens is when that light comes on,
Almost there.
it basically
Almost there.
comes. It. Shut up, guys! I'm trying to talk. It basically goes from a four-wheel drive car to a one-wheel drive car because it opens the diff, and you have no more four-wheel drive, so the car can't even go up hills. And I live on a hill, so San Diego's very hilly. And so what I have to do is I have to
Ship destroyed.
open the thing back up,
Thought I was a goner. Thanks.
drain the diff,
Got more bad guys on my scope.
have to drain the diff again, bleed it again, and do all that stuff again just to change a line. Because the diff, you don't want like air in that line for the diff, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that it always has diff fluid in there. If you're not a gearhead, things like LSD has a completely different meaning to you. Hey, I like both LSDs, right? I like limited slip differentials, and I like a little acid every now and then too, you know? So I'm down for both. Well, let me not do that. Let me just jump to Microtech. Yeah, shrooms are good. I actually need to get some spores so I can grow my own shrooms. Oh, well, we'll just take this. For me, it's all spiritual, right? So for me, I'd never use any of that stuff for like partying.
Please, somebody help! These outlaws came out of nowhere and opened fire!
Quantum drive is now open.
Well, the thing is, the way that we routed it, it's more away from the exhaust now. But what I'm thinking is the way that the diff is probably designed. It's probably designed to
Quantum drive is now
to take fluid in from the bottom. You know, so we changed like the engineering side of how the diff works. So I'm thinking if I just switch that line back down to its normal place, it should be fine. The problem with that is it's like I have to drain the diff and bleed it again and do like all that stuff, and I just don't want to do it. I'm just being lazy. Because it's a lot of work just to change one line.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is
I am a big advocate for psychedelics. You'll never hear me down talking psychedelics ever. Ever, ever, ever. And then after that, I have to get the car tuned.
now on. Quantum
Oh,
drive
thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Well, who are the bad guys? Normally the Hornet's a bad guy. He's not this time. Okay. I was wrong. So I had my valve covers painted, and this is kind of why I kind of got pissed off with the car scene out here.
Almost there. I hired you to protect me. Now
It's
get
because
back here and protect me.
when I switched my GTR to E85, I told my tuner that, hey, dude, I want to go onto a trigger kit. That way,
More contacts.
if I need to pull off my valve covers, it won't throw off the car's timing at all because it's not controlled, you know, it's not adjusted by that
You got me.
that manual.
Online.
God, I'm losing my train of thought. It's not controlled by that mechanical timing, right? It's electronically controlled now via the trigger. But he's like, oh, you know, it's a lot of work. I'm just like, we're taking the valve covers off anyway. The covers are coming off regardless. So it's easy for you to just to put the trigger kit in. It's like, it's not that much work. And he wound up not wanting to do it. And I was like, fine, right? So we didn't do it. And then when I got my valve covers painted, I wanted to happen to take them off again because one of the valve covers actually cracked and I was leaking oil. So the timing was changed a few times. And then my tuner was like, well, just bring it back and I'll just retune it. But I'm just like, bro, this wouldn't have been an issue if you had just done what I asked you to do in the first place. So now I'm having to spend more time, more money on something that I already knew was going to be an issue.
Going down.
It would save me a bunch of time because, like, it wouldn't matter. Like, if I take the... Did I fail? That's weird. Yeah, I actually like microdosing mushrooms. Yeah, it would have saved me, like, a lot of time and money, bro.
Check file.
Like, so much time and money. And now the tune's messed up still. The diff is messed up, and I have to go get it retuned. And I'm just like, bro, this, like... I learned my lesson of, like, dealing with, like, shops and tuners and, like, all that stuff. And, like, from pretty much like from here on out, if a shop or tuner won't do something that I'm asking to do, I'll just go somewhere else. I'm not even gonna waste my time just because it's like the cool shop to go to, just because it's like everybody knows that guy and they're cool with them. Fuck that. If you can't do what I'm asking you to do, then we're not doing business. Period. Because essentially it hurt my business, right? My business is my YouTube channel. And if I couldn't drive my Skyline because it's like always broken, then it's just like you're hurting my business.
Quantum drive is now off.
And not only that, but when I got my car back from them, like in the first place, it was already still like kind of messed up. Like I was having issues, like the 4-wheel drive wasn't working. They had issues with some of the Haltech sensors. And you know, like, I'm a content creator, and then he's just like, hey bro, do you mind doing me a solid and not like recording this, because I don't want people to think that our products don't work. I'm just like, well, dude, I'm a content creator. Like, if something goes wrong with my car, I need to show it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I did him that solid, then it's just like, oh, you want to charge me money now after I just did you a fucking solid for not showing that your products don't actually fucking work like they're supposed to, and not showing that my car wasn't ready when it wasn't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know, like, I plan on being back in the car scene next year, and I just know for sure, like, if someone is not doing like what I'm asking them to do, if they give me any bullshit, bro, I'm just walking away. Like, I don't have time. I don't have patience. I wasted so much time and money in 2021 over the bullshit of other people. I'm just like, I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear deployed.
Clarence, thank you so much. Dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate this so much. Like, you have no idea. Legend status right there, man. I'm about to crash into the station right now because I'm just looking at that. Like, thank you so much. You have no idea, like, how much that helps. Like, I'm almost like damn near getting emotional because, like, you know, like, I worked so hard at this for so long with like very little reciprocation, and like it hasn't been an easy journey. And for someone just to help me like that, especially like at a time like this, like during the holidays, like when you have a family, I'm sure to take care of. When you have, you know, things that you need to be doing, you can reach out and donate to me that kind of money during this time of the year. That just means a lot. It really does. Like, legend, bro.
Engines are off.
What a legend. Oh man. The gratitude that I feel right now is just, it's probably a good thing the camera's not on, because I'll probably drop a few tears, because that's amazing. That is just, thank you, man. Like, I can't say it enough. Thank you. It is a hard way to the top, man. You are not wrong.
Engines are on. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
I got you, man. I'll impart my knowledge on you. One thing about me is like I'm always willing to share what I know, especially when it comes to this game, because I had
Landing gear raised.
I had little to no guidance when I first started playing. So I definitely got you. I will teach you how to Star Citizen. The first thing that you have to know about being a Star Citizen is you're going to be attacked by other people, which I'm sure you know.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
And if you want to roll with us, in the Black Air Force fleet, just be down for a good time. Yeah, it really does. I would say if you don't have flight sticks yet, get those. Get flight sticks, get pedals, because that's drastically going to improve how you play this game. You know, there are people that are good at with mouse and keyboard, but just skip that step. If you can skip mouse and keyboard and go directly into pedals and dual sticks, do it. Like, I have a basic set of sticks. I have Thrustmasters T16s. I'm using Logitech pedals. I have a very wonky kind of setup, but it works. You can go with the VKBs. You can go with the Virpils. I believe the Virpils are the more expensive option, but you can definitely go with VKBs. I believe those are the more budget friendly. They're higher end. They're better than the T16s. They're going to give you a lot more. How could I put it? The inputs on those sticks are going to be more accurate than something like a Thrustmaster stick. So, and it seems like you have the means to do so.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
I fly on them too. They have been good for me. They've been very good for me. Now, when I'm fighting computers or the entities, when I'm doing PvE stuff, most of the time I'm going to use lag pip, because they're not going to be maneuvering like how a player would maneuver.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit! All contacts. Down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
I'm also in a semi truck, so room is limited. I suppose on BKB Evos and all the parts for backups if they break. Yeah, I'd like to get me a set of VKBs. That'd be legit.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
Is now Quantum drive
Is a raid. Act accordingly. Screaming is preferred, but not required.
Oh, good, they're glitched.
system off.
They do something sketch.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Got more bad guys on my scope.
And I'll also say, at least get used to flying decoupled in space.
Enemy down.
I wish these service beacons actually had more fighters in them. You know what I'm saying? It would actually be like more fun and challenging to have to fight like a swarm of actual fighter ships.
Enemy down.
Yeah, inputs won't make you good. You have to practice. That's exactly right, Scarred. That's exactly right. And Clarence, the reason that I have this ship in particular is because, and I say this like I feel like almost every stream, but I feel like it's an important thing in this game. When you're able to slay the remote turrets, meaning these turrets on top at some point will be able to be controlled by the pilot. And when you can do that, this ship is going to be one of the best solo fighting combat ships in the game. And when the new flight model comes out, it's going to be probably the best solo fighting ship, because no light fighter is going to be able to close distance on you without getting their shit pushed in, essentially. So exactly.
Quantum drive is now on.
You know what's crazy? Like in the military, I actually prefer shooting with iron sights. I never like using red dot sights in the military. And I was always more accurate with with iron sights. I guess just call me old-fashioned, right? I do have another funny story in the military. So we had this a bunch of these new guys, and we had these M4s, and they had like the 4X scopes on them. So they weren't like really big scopes, but they were like medium sized. And these new guys didn't know how to use scopes. They didn't know that you're not supposed to put your eyeball like directly behind the scope. You're supposed to like look, like it's kind of like common sense, right? Where you just look through the scope where you don't have your eyeball on it. Well, this particular dumbass wasn't wearing his eye protection, and he had his face right next to the scope, and he shot. The gun recoiled and gave him a fucking black eye. It was hilarious. It's great. And it always bugs me, like when I watch like movies and like somebody shooting a sniper rifle and they have like their eye like right on the fucking scope. I'm just like, you're not using that correctly. Like your shot should be missing because you're not looking through the sight how you're supposed to look through the sight. Or how they have like one eye closed and like squinting through the sight. And it's like, what are you doing? That's not how you shoot. Like you're supposed to shoot with both eyes open. Vanguard going to be tough to deal with a gunner? Yes. All these people that like to prey on these heavy fighters and their gladiuses and their arrows are gonna have a very hard time when they can only fly at 250 meters per second. I think for them to test it the right way, that new flight model, how I would do it is I would essentially like make a Nine Tails blockade, but just have like players like just in that one area just fighting each other. That's where you can actually get enough data to see if that new flight model is going to work. Have a blockade, have it to where people can't, quantum out, have the interdiction set up, have it in a very confined space. I know you can't put your capital ships into the game right now, but you can still put like hammerheads and like other ships, other bigger ships in there, and just see how this new flight model works. That's going to be the only real way to test it, because if it works in Squadron 42, great. That's Squadron. Like even Squadron is not going to be the same as Star Citizen, as far as like how the game actually plays and how players play the game. It's gonna be very, very different. Binge in the building.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
I wonder if I can just... I should be able to just delete my PTU account and just like make another one, right? Alright, so right now I'm erasing my stuff from the PTU. Once I get notified, I'll copy it back over. And then once I know that it's copied, we'll try to get back onto the PTU with the Scorpius and try to do the bounties and stuff, because I need to see how this actually works. If it's getting better or if it's getting worse.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, there's actually a comlink around here.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
answer. And Clarence, I don't know if you're watching still, but if you see like another player's ship, try not to target it unless you are ready for a fight. Because some people will take that as a sign of hostility, some people won't.
Landing gear deployed.
You are.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
So what I've been trying to do as of late is I just been trying to just scan people's ships instead of targeting them. And by scanning them, you actually get more information anyway, so it's actually better to scan people. You can see what loadout they have, you can see what's on their ship. Oh shit.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yep, I've learned it the hard way myself in the beginning. Back in the days when I had my Avenger Titan. I targeted somebody and I got my shit pushed in for it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
I'm literally just waiting for the email saying that my PTU account has been erased, so I can go ahead and recopy it. Alright, just got it. Literally just came in just now. Alright, copy account to the PTU. Alright, so let's try to hop back on the PTU, and we're gonna have some more Scorpius action. Just give me a few moments and we'll be right back. I got abused one day outside of Grimhex by Moist Noodle and Space Cutlet, so I decided to get a new PC, dual Varpals, pedals, and train hard PvP. That's what I did. Yeah, getting your shit pushed in will change your life. It's like the other day, like, I had done MMA training for like the first time in years, right? And while like I was still hard to take down, I was still very hard to take down. But after a couple of grappling exchanges, I was like, oh, there's levels to this. And I have forgotten that I must grapple more. And I think that PvP combat needs to be a part of everyone's Star Citizen progression, no matter what they're doing. I wouldn't say you're a villain. I would just say you're a smart citizen. You know, the whole villain thing is like a little convoluted, in my opinion. Because most of the time I find that the villains are actually right about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sector, welcome back. Let's try Orson. It's PTU. We can try Orson, right? This guy looks like an elf to me. I don't know why. We're gonna go for the low hawk. And hopefully we have all of our stuff like we're supposed to. Ten out of 10 for jawline. So this is the public test universe. So this is what the next update's going to be. And I was on it earlier when I started my stream, and what happened was I was missing some of my items, so I had to essentially restart that account. But I decided to start here at a different location as well. Let me just check my stuff real quick. Make sure all my ships and stuff are here. Yes, it's here. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Good and evil, just a society standpoint. Because it's like good for you, bad for them, right? Bad for you, good for them. Face cam. I look like I haven't slept in hours because I haven't. But if you guys want the face cam, I'll put the face cam on. You guys really want it. I didn't do my makeup today, so if you guys want to see me without makeup. I mean, the bad guys are winning right now, right? In real life. So much darker. I feel like everything's so much darker in this game. Does the PTU feel like, does this look more dark to people? Watch hours from out of counts is not accounted, right? All watch hours are accounted. Being a moderator on a channel is a good thing. Let me see if this thing will even come up. Yep, it's still lagging. Let me give y'all the performance info. So you guys can see it. Well, I tried to warn y'all, like, winter. I said winter is coming, right? I said winter is coming, so everything's darker. We're in the long night now. Alright, y'all wanted face cam? Here it is. Here I am. Hi. My favorite character from Game of Thrones? Probably the Night King. I would say the Night King's probably my favorite character in the show. He has the most tragic story. Yeah, you're gonna like it up until probably about season 4, Canop. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's gonna get like, it's gonna get weird. It is choppy because the server FPS is only like 12. I'm averaging 14, and the server's averaging like 9. Oh, the Crusader showroom, man. Like, I wish more manufacturers had showrooms like this. Like, so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Man. What a beauty. What a beauty. Then you have the ion down here. I believe the A2 is also here. It's outside somewhere, I believe. Welcome to New Deal. How was that? Maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, dude, get some rest. See, I was woken up at 2:40 a.m. by not by an alarm clock, but by a carbon monoxide detector having a low battery. Ruined my sleep. I'm very tired. Right now it's 1:12 p.m. in Southern California. Right? I was saying that earlier, Camp, like, why couldn't it go off at any other time? Like, why? Like, why did it have to wait until 2 a.m. to have a low battery? Which I don't understand because, like, it plugs into the wall. Like, it's in the outlet. So, like, why is it tell me you have a low battery when you're plugged into the wall? I try. I do my best. Oh, damn it. Just missed it. Wait for the next one. Like, when I finally found it, because I thought it was my smoke detectors. Because, like, my smoke detectors have 10-year batteries. So I'm just like, these things should not be going off for low batteries, right? And I couldn't find the freaking thing because it was being covered up by, like, my bar stool chair. So, like, I wasn't, like, looking down at that outlet. I'm like, where the hell is this beeping coming from? So, like, when I finally found it, I was just like, I just wanted to smash it into pieces. I just wanted to take it and just, like, throw it. Because I was having a good dream, too. It's always when you're dreaming good and you're sleeping good.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Second, thanks for stopping by, man. We appreciate that. Get some sleep. Don't be like me. Sleep, because you need that. Thank you for coming. See you next time.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Boy, that lag on that Moby glass is something serious.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Alright, no, the chat's pretty lit today.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
It's because I got on camera. This is Gen 12, huh? How you guys liking that? This is Gen 12 looking good.
If this is your stop,
The
please
next shuttle
prepare to
is
disembark.
approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is
This
preparing
is Gen
to
12
depart.
looking fire with these frames.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Right? It's gonna become a meme. Gen 12 frames. Oh, that should be a meme.
Safety is a top priority for all of us at Crusader, and we run no more heavily. Keep track of all personal effects, follow all safety announcements, and report any concerns to Crusader Security. Together, we can set your visit on the right course.
Oh god, don't tell me these things are not working. Yep, yep. Okay, well that one's broken.
Welcome to the August Download Spaceport, Crusader's gateway to the stars.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh god.
This is a reminder that the flight status and hangar information may change. Be sure to double-check flight information on your Mobiglass or one of the conveniently located information signs throughout the terminal.
Oh my goodness. Gen 12.
Attention, passenger less Jotar. Please contact guest services. Passenger less Jotar. Contact guest services.
Oh god. What is happening? Holy shit. Can it be disabled? I didn't know that. Is there like a command for it or something? And don't tell me that's all that for, because I won't believe you. feel like Gen 12 is like core tech. Or Gen 12 0. Oh god, it made it worse. Or did it? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Control Alt Delete in task. This seems like it's making it worse.
You are clear to launch.
Now my stream's lagging.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Might be worth checking our display info for to see where the bottleneck is. I just spot some settings around. User running live to get the game running at decent frames. Well, this is all on my side now.
Incomplete. Have a pleasant stay.
Might have to restart the stream. Whatever that command was is what killed my stream. Okay. If you guys are caught up, should be looking at Port Olisar right now. It seems like everything's kind of starting to chill out and calm down. Hopefully I don't have to restart this. Can you guys hear me? Am I being heard? Can you guys hear me? Put some fire emojis in the chat if you can hear me.